Hello everyone and welcome to the introduction video to the Khmer language art program. So the book that we are going to be using for this program is called Siêu Purian An, and this book was written by Bandit Pansitaran, Dr. Pansitaran. She was a Khmer student that got a scholarship to go study in Japan in the 70s, and she was actually stuck in Japan when Cambodia fell under Khmer Rouge regime. And in the late 80s, early 90s, Dr. Pansitaran came back to Cambodia and worked with an organization called CAPSI, and they created this book and made this book accessible to children in primary education in the 90s. And I was one of those kids that used this book, and I think it is the best source for learning. In the beginning of the book, she talked about how Khmer can be a very difficult language to learn because of the many characters that we have in the language. We have the consonant, the vowel, subconsonant, diacritical symbol, independent vowels. So it's just like a lot of character, and it is the only language in the world that use this set of character. So it's not like going from English to study Spanish or French, where at least you still use the same script. This is a whole other script. A person that you should be familiar with when it comes to studying the Khmer language is Samdech Chunat. Samdech Chunat was born in 1883 and passed away in 1969. And he is known as the father of contemporary Khmer language. During his lifetime, him and a bunch of his colleagues and other Khmer people contribute a lot of effort in the conservation of the Khmer language. Because when Cambodia was under the French protectorate, there were efforts to get Khmer people to stop using the Khmer script the same way that they did with the Vietnamese language and were successful. But Khmer people at the time were just, nope, this is our language, this is our characters, and we need to keep passing it down to our children. And that's why we're here. We still have this language. He also put together the first Khmer dictionary that shows a lot of words in the Khmer language and its roots in the Malay and Sanskrit language. Khmer is a very diverse language. Just like any other languages in the world, we borrow words from other languages borrow words from us. That is the exchange that happens when a language is alive. If it's alive, it will evolve. It will stop evolving when it becomes a dead language, and that's what we don't want to happen. If you go to Google and you type in language with the most alphabets in the world, the Guinness World Record would tell you that it is the Khmer language. It has the most alphabet out of any languages in the world. This number 74 is not accurate. There's actually more. And a little bit about how the language works. This is a table of Khmer consonants. Consonant in Khmer are called Pyunjane. And there are 33 consonants in Khmer. And those 33 consonants are divided into two sets. You have your first series consonant. In Khmer, we call those Pyunjane Samling Tod, consonant with small sound. Samling Tod means small sound. And the other one is your second series consonant, your Pyunjane Samling Tom, meaning your consonant that have big sound. What is the difference between Samling Tod and Samling Tom? Pyunjane Samling Tod, the characters have these all sound embedded in them. So those are these characters that are in red. Listen to when I read them, they will all have this all sound. It rhyme with each other, right? So go, call, jaw, chaw, do, taw, gnaw, do, taw, baw, paw, saw, haw, law, aw. And the second series consonant, your Pyunjane Tom, the big sound, they have these O-R sound as opposed to the AR, AW sound. So they have the O sound. So listen to when I read these ones that are in blue. It's go, ko, ngo, jo, cho, nyo, do, to, no. This is a table of the vowel. There are 23 vowel in Khmer, and vowel are called sra. And if you look at these vowel, you see each of these rectangular white space. Each of those spaces represent the position of the consonant relative to these vowel when you use them together. What that means is that this vowel right here, when you use it with any consonant, it will always go to the right of that consonant. These ones, sra e, sra I, sra o, sra o, when you use it with any consonant, these vowel will go on top of the consonant. And then you have some like this one, which is a component that go on the left, there's a component that goes on the right, then you have some that have a component that goes on top, and then a component that goes on the bottom. So in learning Khmer vowel, you learn the shape of the vowel, the sound itself, but you also have to learn how they go with the consonant because each vowel has a very specific placement. So that was just the introduction to the language. Come back to the next video and we'll start learning some consonant and vowel.